Good afternoon, D&D TikTok and barbecue TikTok and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Barbecue. Let's get it done. It's good to be back. As always, this series is inspired by the popular Roll for Sandwich series by AdventuresinAardia. Let's get this started and roll for meat. 3, pork. Okay, let's see how we're preparing our pork today. 12, we're making a pork roast. It's time to light up that grill, and as Stale Cracker says, we're hydrated and we're motivated. Let's get it done. Today, we're using a pork loin roast that we got from our local Kroger store. All you gotta do is take off that cryovac and, wait a minute. Looks like I accidentally grabbed tenderloins instead of a loin roast.
Son of a You done messed up, Aaron!
My bad, I gotta read the label next time.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Yeah. Alright, let's roll for binder. 2, mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is not a bad choice for a binder. We're using Duke's mayonnaise today because I like it. And I don't want to hear any mayonnaise shaming in the comments. At the end of the day, use what you like. Alright, you guys, it's time to roll for rubs. 3, Blues Hog and 16 Cosmos Q. We have 8 seasonings, so let's roll for Blues Hog. 5, we're going for the rodeo rub. This seasoning goes really well with steak and eggs. What I like about this seasoning is you could actually see the grains of salt, pepper, and garlic in this. It avoids all the guesswork of wondering what's actually in your rubs. Next, we're going to hit it with some Dirty Bird seasoning by Cosmos Q. I need to get a few more seasonings to add to this roll for barbecue roll. Alright, let's roll for char griller. 2, the Grand Champ XD. And what type of wood are we rolling for today? Let it be 3, mesquite. You know the drill. We're rolling smoke on the Grand Champ XD. We're smoking these for about an hour until they hit an internal temperature of 145 degrees internal. And while that's cooking, it's time to roll for Wild Magic. 3, maple syrup. Alright, we're going to go ahead and use some Green River Maple Camp syrup, and we're going to mix it with our sauce. So, let's click those tongs. It's time for the D20 sauce roll. 16, barbecue sauce. We're going to have the wife pick 6 sauces at random, and now it's time to roll for barbecue sauce. 4, Japanese barbecue sauce. And it looks like we're using the yuzu blend. I honestly wish I knew more about this sauce, but it's absolutely delicious. The only thing is, I don't know how it's going to pair on the maple syrup. But there's only one way to find out. We're going to sauce these and throw it back on for 10 minutes. After resting for 15 minutes, this pork tenderloin is done. We're just going to cut these into slices and call it a day. And it's super juicy. But how does it taste? Here we go. Oh wow. There's such a dynamic flavor going on with this pork. I don't know if it's the seasoning or the sauce, but there's one thing that comes to mind.
That's dangerous. That is so dangerously good. Wow.
It looks like my mistake turned out to be a pretty good call with this recipe. It's really hard to pinpoint what exactly is making this absolutely delicious. It's the combination between the seasonings and the sauces. It just makes it absolutely incredible. The mesquite wood added a nice harsh smoky flavor to this meat, but the yuzu actually dimmed it down a little bit, which made it really work together. I guess we gotta do this again. This is another 11 out of 10, and we're gonna call this one the happy little mistake. And just like that, folks, that's a mind-blowing episode 53. Be sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe, and as always, we'll see you at the next barbecue.